Ever had one of those days where anxiety seems to come out of nowhere? You're going through your usual routine, and suddenly, you're hit with that familiar feeling of unease or stress. But what if I told you that some of the things you do every day could be quietly contributing to your anxiety? That's right. There are hidden triggers in your daily routine that might be adding to your stress without you even realizing it. In this video, we're uncovering the everyday habits that could be making your anxiety worse and what you can do to change them. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with practical tips to tweak your routine and create a calmer, more peaceful day. So let's dive in and reveal those hidden anxiety triggers that might be lurking in your daily life. 1. The morning rush. Setting the tone for the day. Let's start with the very beginning of your day, your morning routine. How you start your morning can set the tone for the rest of your day. And if you're rushing around, trying to do a million things at once, it's no wonder you feel anxious. One of the biggest hidden triggers is the lack of a calm, structured morning routine. If you're waking up at the last minute, scrambling to get dressed, and rushing out the door, your body is already in a state of stress before you've even started your day. This can leave you feeling anxious and on edge for the rest of the day. The solution? Build a morning routine that prioritizes calm and order. Try waking up just 15 minutes earlier to give yourself time to ease into the day. Start with something soothing like stretching, deep breathing, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee in silence. By creating a peaceful start to your day, you can reduce the chances of anxiety taking hold. 2. The caffeine trap, friend or foe. Next up, let's talk about caffeine. For many of us, that morning cup of coffee is non-negotiable. But while caffeine can give you a quick energy boost, it can also be a hidden trigger for anxiety. Caffeine stimulates your central nervous system, which can make you feel more alert, but it can also lead to jitteriness, increased heart rate, and feelings of nervousness, especially if you're sensitive to it or consume too much. These physical symptoms can mimic or even trigger anxiety, making you feel more anxious without realizing why. If you suspect caffeine might be contributing to your anxiety, try reducing your intake or switching to decaf or herbal tea. Notice how you feel after making the change. Sometimes, just cutting back a little can make a big difference. 3. Information overload, the digital stress factor. In today's digital age, we're constantly bombarded with information. News, social media updates, emails, you name it. While staying informed is important, too much information can be overwhelming and lead to anxiety. This is especially true if you start your day by diving straight into your phone or computer. Scrolling through social media or reading the news first thing in the morning can fill your mind with stress before you've even had a chance to wake up fully. This constant influx of information can create a sense of urgency and stress, contributing to anxiety throughout the day. To combat this, try setting boundaries with your digital devices. Consider a no-phone rule for the first hour of your day or designate specific times to check your emails and social media. By reducing your exposure to information overload, you can create a more balanced and less anxious day. 4. Perfectionism, the invisible pressure. Perfectionism is another hidden trigger that can quietly fuel your anxiety. The desire to do everything perfectly, whether it's at work, in your relationships, or even in your personal hobbies, can create immense pressure and stress. This constant striving for perfection can lead to feelings of inadequacy and fear of failure, which are major contributors to anxiety. The key here is to recognize when perfectionism is taking over and to remind yourself that good enough is often good enough. It's okay to do your best without being perfect. Try setting realistic goals and deadlines for yourself, and practice self-compassion when things don't go exactly as planned. By letting go of the need to be perfect, you can reduce the pressure and anxiety in your daily life. 5. Poor posture, the surprising mind-body connection. You might not think about your posture as a source of anxiety, but the way you carry your body can have a significant impact on your mental state. Slouching or hunching over can constrict your breathing, reduce oxygen flow, and create physical tension, all of which can contribute to feelings of anxiety. The good news is that simply improving your posture can help reduce anxiety. Stand or sit up straight, Roll your shoulders back and take deep, full breaths. This open posture can help you feel more confident and relaxed, reducing both physical and mental tension. It's a small change that can have a big impact on how you feel throughout the day. 6. The social comparison trap. Anxiety in disguise. Social media can be a great way to stay connected, but it can also be a major source of anxiety, especially when it comes to social comparison. When you're constantly seeing images and updates from others who seem to have perfect lives, it's easy to start comparing yourself and feeling inadequate. This comparison trap can lead to feelings of envy, insecurity, and of course, anxiety. It's important to remember that social media often shows a highlight reel rather than the full picture. Everyone has struggles and challenges that you might not see online. To combat this, try to limit your social media use or take breaks when you find yourself getting caught up in comparisons. Focus on your own journey and achievements, and remind yourself that you are enough just as you are. 7. Lack of breaks. The importance of downtime. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to feel like you need to be constantly productive. But this mindset can actually lead to burnout and anxiety. When you don't give yourself time to rest and recharge, you're more likely to feel overwhelmed and anxious. Taking regular breaks throughout the day is crucial for managing anxiety. Schedule short breaks every hour or two to step away from your work, stretch, and clear your mind. Even a 5-minute break can help reduce stress and improve your focus and productivity. Remember, rest is not a luxury. It's a necessity for both your mental and physical well-being. By incorporating more downtime into your routine, you can prevent anxiety from building up and maintain a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. 8. Unhealthy eating habits. Food and mood connection. What you eat can have a significant impact on your mood and anxiety levels. Skipping meals, eating too much sugar, or relying on processed foods can lead to blood sugar spikes and crashes, which can contribute to feelings of irritability and anxiety. To keep your anxiety in check, focus on a balanced diet that includes plenty of whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Eating regular meals and snacks throughout the day can help keep your blood sugar stable and your mood balanced. Also, consider incorporating foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, like fish and nuts, which have been shown to support mental health. 9. Multitasking. The myth of efficiency. Many people believe that multitasking is the key to getting more done, but in reality, it can actually increase stress and anxiety. When you're trying to juggle multiple tasks at once, your brain has to constantly switch gears, which can lead to mental fatigue and a feeling of being overwhelmed. Instead of multitasking, try focusing on one task at a time. This approach, known as single tasking, allows you to be more present and engaged with what you're doing, which can reduce stress and improve the quality of your work. By simplifying your tasks, you can create a more focused and less anxious day. Anxiety can be sneaky, showing up in places you least expect. But by identifying these hidden triggers in your daily routine, you can take proactive steps to reduce your stress and create a more peaceful life. Remember, small changes can make a big difference, and it's all about finding what works best for you. Which of these hidden triggers surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on living a healthier, happier life.